The BC government is scrapping the independent watchdog whose job it is to ensure hiring is done fairly in the public service. And not everyone thinks that's a good idea. For more, let's bring in Rob Shaw at the BC Legislature. Rob, what is going on here and what is the reaction to this?
Yeah, April, hidden inside yesterday's budget bill were a few lines by the finance minister to dissolve the independent office of the legislature called the Merit Commissioner, which checks whether hiring in the civil service is done based on if you're qualified for the job or if you just happen to be a partisan friend or insider from the government of the day. The NDP today framing this issue as cost-cutting, saying it could save $2 million from an office it isn't needed because the NDP is already so committed to merit-based hiring that nobody needs to check. Of course, there is ample evidence against that, as Premier David Eby's long list of special advisors would attest. People like former Victoria Mayor Lisa Helps, Penny Ballum, Michael Bryant, and so on, hired without even a competition. Here's the minister in the opposition today.
We've seen the Premier reward his friends and insiders, whether it's Michael Bryant or others, at salaries above six figures, and now they determine they're going to eliminate the office of the Merit Commissioner. I think all British Columbians should be quite alarmed at what this government is attempting to do.
I don't see that there is reason for the Merit Commissioner's office to continue when they, on their own work, their reviews are finding zero difficulty. And it's because the adoption of merit as principle has been fully adopted into the PSA. This is work that's happening every day.
Even if that was true, and it's not, 10% of hires in the last annual report were found to have been done without merit. The office has found plenty of problems over the years. It only has 6 staff. Having a watchdog in place is a protection against future wrongdoing as well, a point made today by the union representing public sector workers.
We're opposed to limiting this position, especially right now when you have kind of a hiring freeze in government, because there's much more interest and competition for the available civil servant jobs in place. That means there's much greater risk of these of incidences occurring and non-merit hiring and other such things.
All of this coming as part of a budget where government intends to eliminate 15,000 FTEs from the broader public service, 2,500 from the core civil service. Making this change gives the government more direct control on who goes where and why, without one of those pesky little watchdogs looking over its shoulder, pointing out it might be doing something wrong. April, very rarely does a government get rid of an independent officer of the legislature like the Auditor General, but this government intends to follow through as part of the budget, ending the Merit Commissioner.